welcome to our live stream today. It's me and Eden again. And then if you read the title, I see nobody's in here. Maybe I'll just wait just a little bit. Eden is so used to our live streams out here. She's wanting to play catch already. But we're not going to play catch for the first part of her thing right now because if you read the title of this, the title is Church, Eden, and then fantasy football. Hey, South Texan Jerry, how you doing? So, oh yeah, I was gonna get that too. Let me move this out of here. Eden, we're not gonna play catch yet, okay? We're gonna read the Bible first, okay? You have to wait. Eden does not want to wait. Let's move this up. You can see Eden right here. She does not. She wants to play ball. But we're going to read the Bible first, Eden. Can you wait? So, what we went over in church today was Hebrews 3:18. And you know what? I was trying to prepare everything. And like every single thing I tried to do today it was just hard. Everything I couldn't, kept losing things. I kept, uh, uh, just things just didn't work out for some reason all day. I don't know why. But anyways, so first thing I was going to read you was from Hebrews. I've got to find it in my Bible, and now I can't read anymore. Let's see. Huh. Exodus. I might not be reading from Hebrews. Because I can't even find Hebrews in my Bible for some reason. It says Hebrews 3:18. I might have to skip that. I might have to paraphrase it because I can't. For some reason, I can't see. I don't know. That's how this day has been going. I just can't see anything in here. Oh, there it is. Have you ever had a day like that? You just can't find anything. Everything just goes wrong for some reason. Yeah, this is one of those days. But you know, there's supposed to be a reason why things go wrong, right? I don't know. You have to find that part in the Bible too. So I'm going to read Hebrews 3:18. Okay. And you know what? That's the wrong one. I wonder why I'm just so unprepared today. We'll have to find out what it is. I wrote down the wrong thing too. Well, I could paraphrase it. I know what it was about. It was talking about how God is. See if I can paraphrase it. How God is. How God was is the same as He was yesterday, today, and the next day, or in the future, and that we got to change. Not God is not going to change. We have to change. We have to adjust to Him. And I am looking. What I'm staring at over here is a amount of pee that Eden just peed on the sidewalk. I have no reason, idea why Eden peed, and she's looking at it too. I have no reason. I have no idea why did you pee on the sidewalk like that? You got grass over there on the side. Okay, let me see where I'm at. And no, get out of there. Don't be sniffing your pee. Man, that's some stinky pee. Okay. So South Texan Jerry in the room. Let's see. Then we have Troy from Adventure America. How you doing? And I have Cassandra Bennett. Thoughts on a vegan? I'm not a vegan, so I think we have to. I'm not a carnivore either. I'm omnivore. I think we have to. Just the way our teeth are built, we're omnivores. We have to eat meat and vegetables. So that's my thinking on vegans. Let's see, Mariano Suarez. Read Luke 1:26-38. You want me to read that, Luke? Luke 1, Mariano, you still in here? I have no problem doing requests from the Bible. Let's see, 1574. 1574. Okay, I'm in Luke. And Mariano wanted me to read Luke 1:26-38. 26. Okay. So in my Bible, I have a NIV Bible, and I found an old NIV Bible from the time that I was going to high school, which was in the 80s. So I figured out this is made around my era, and I would understand it a little bit better. That's my reasoning, and I actually understand this Bible a lot better than most Bibles. So Mariano wanted me to read Luke 1:26-38. So on mine it says the birth of Jesus foretold. So in the 6th month, God sent the angel Gabriel to Nazareth, a town in Galilee, to a virgin pledged to be married to a man named Joseph, a descendant of David. The virgin's name was Mary. The angel went to her and said, "Greetings, you are highly favored. The Lord is with you." Mary was greatly troubled at his words and wondered what kind of greeting this might be. But the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid. Mary, you have found favor with God. You will be with child and give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus. He will be great, and he will be called the Son of the Most High. The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David, and he will reign over the house of Jacob forever. His kingdom will never end." Is that oh, you want to go to 38? Okay. Never end. "How will this be?" Mary asked the angel, "since I am a virgin?" The angel answered, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. So the Holy One to be born will be called the Son of God. Even Elizabeth, your relative, is going to have a child in her old age, and she who was said to be barren in her 6th month, for nothing is impossible with God." And yeah, I like that very last one. Well, that's not the last one. That's 37. And you wanted me to read to 38. I like that one. For nothing is impossible with God. I like that. So that's Luke 1:37. For nothing is impossible with God. Okay, then going on to 38. "I am the Lord's servant," Mary answered. May it be to me as you have said." Then the angel left her. Okay. Thank you, Mariano. I'm glad you suggested that one. Let's see if I can fix my Bible. Everything is just not going right today for some reason. There you go. Okay. All right. So Valerie's. Okay, I love you. Valerie Reese said, she's saying hello. Everybody's saying hello. Hi, Troy. Hi, Mariano. Hello, Valerie. And Lewis, my brother, is here. Hola, brother. Hello, everybody. Lewis, okay. Everybody's saying hello. So that's what we learned in church today. Well, Mariano added that, and we went over what God is not going to change. He's the same as he was then, now, and forever. I think I paraphrased that right. Why did I not write things down right? I don't know what's wrong with me today. And also we're learning Jewish words, Hebrew words, I guess. It's not Jewish. And I for a long time, I never really was interested in the Old Testament. So we're going to a new church now, or I'm going to a new church mostly, and the pastor, his name's Andy. He does a lot of Old Testament, and I thought I wasn't gonna, I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but yeah, I see why we need to read the Old Testament, and he helps out a lot. So we were learning some Hebrew words, and uh, one of them was yada, 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 yada. Yada is, that means hands up. This is all like stuff you do in church. So yada means hands up. You know who would know exactly what I'm talking about and could correct me on all this is Frank EC's channel. He does a lot of Old Testament reading, and he knows a lot of Hebrew. So yada is hands up. Shada or shaka. I think it's shaka. Looks like a C. Shaka or shada. That's face to the ground. So like when you're praying, you put your face to the ground. And kara, that is bend the knee in a position of weakness. So, you know, kind of bend down and pray like that. And there's a couple others. I'm not too sure on the pronunciation. Well, I'm not sure on pronunciation on everything. But Barak, seems like that's what's in there. And it says something blessing and worship. I do not know what the first word I wrote. I need to sit down and learn how to write. It'd help me if I knew how to write stuff down. And then the last one was prosakunu, something like kiss the hand of God. So something like that. Okay. So, man, I wanted to play catch this way, but Eden just peed all over the place for some reason. Why did she do that? Get out of there. So then the last part, before we start playing catch. Oh, let me go back to the chat. South Texan Jerry says, any new train spotting lately? Host. Train spotting host? I haven't been down to the depot in Hondo for a while. I was thinking about it, but it was so hot that I just didn't want to go. But it's pretty cool today. I think it's been in the middle 80s all day. I think maybe it got up to high 80s. Let's see, Malachi 3:6-1. The Lord do not change. That is why your descendants of Jacob are not already destroyed. Thank you, Valerie. Malachi 3:6. 3:6. Yeah, 3:6. Thank you, Valerie, for that reading. I read it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know why my day's been going so. It's not been going bad. It's just like everything I try to do today is just not turning out right. I don't know why. There has to be a reason. So let's go to the last part of the live stream, which was my fantasy football team. If you did not know, I'm in a fantasy football team league this year, and I was invited by Fran DoorDash Phoenix. I think that's her channel, and I think Mavericks in there, Dashing Mavericks in there, and a couple other YouTubers. I think they're all. Hey Barry, man, I needed you today. I could not find. I wrote down what I was going to read in the Bible, and when I got there, it was totally not what I expected it to be. So I just had to paraphrase it, and I probably paraphrased it very badly. Barry would be able to find it. Hey, Blind Carpenter, Discord party. Let's see, that one Blocks guy. That one Blocks guy. It's me, William. William, who's William? I don't remember a William. Troy, and then Barry says Troy. So my fantasy football league. I have not. This is how long. I have mosquitoes around here. Sorry. Hold on. Let me. That's what happens when it rains. It rained pretty good out here. Uh, so this is how long. No, don't bark at. Why do you always, when we're on live stream, why do you always bark, huh? This is how long I have not played fantasy football. So I got the ESPN app because it seemed like it wouldn't work on the phone without getting the ESPN app. So I got the ESPN app and I got my fantasy football league team. This is how old I am, I guess, and how long I haven't played fantasy football. You could not do that when I first played fantasy football because the cell phones were not smart cell phones. So you'd actually have to get on your laptop or computer and make your team. You couldn't make your team on your cell phone. So that's how long. I'm thinking maybe early 2000s or something, or I don't know. Whenever, maybe I was like the first person that played fantasy football. I don't know. But I remember you could not play fantasy football. Hear the train? Jerry was just asking about the train. Yeah, we live about maybe 5 blocks from the train tracks. Let's see, Gojo Plays. How you doing? Let's see that. Box Guy. Donnie, it's me, William from the bunkhouse. William from the bunkhouse. Oh, is that... Okay. Will, is that you, Will? I know who you are. How you doing? How you guys doing? I had to think about it. I had to think hard. Okay. So, we're talking about fantasy football now. I know who you are, Will. How you doing, Will? Will I am? Let's see. Yeah, the very first fantasy football player, America. Let me just read all the chat here. Do you know the bunkhouse? Yeah, okay. I know who you are now, Will. Few of the rail fanners down here go to Robstown and surrounding areas spotting trains. Okay. So that is a thing, to spot trains? Because I live right next to the railroad, or not that far, and then I go to a rest stop and watch trains sometimes, but nobody's ever there out with me, so I just didn't think it was a thing. Okay, I'm from the bunkhouse. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think I am caught up on the chat. Dojo Plays. I hear the train a coming. Yeah, there you go, Barry. Barry, do you know what Bible reading I kind of messed up on here that I can't find? I was trying to read from Hebrews, somewhere in Hebrews that says God's the same all in the past, now, and forever, and I could not find it. I wrote it down and I wrote I wrote down the wrong numbers. Maybe I'm dyslexic today. Let's see. I'm doing good. Okay, I'm glad you're doing good, Will. Thank you for stopping by, though. 2 videos on the use. I did 2. South Texan Jerry says I did 2 videos on the Union Pacific manifest yesterday. One using my action camera low to the ground. Oh, wonder if I could do that over here. There's a lot of train spotting channels. I'm gonna have to figure out what train spotting is, and maybe I could do a train spotting video. I know I did a train video from the rest stop. There's a rest stop here that pretty much is maybe, I'm going to say 10, 20 yards from the train tracks. I mean, you could throw a rock at the train from where the rest stop is. It goes right through it. I did a short there, and it didn't really... I made a short from that rest stop, and it really didn't hit, so I never tried to do another train video again. Who knows? Okay, so let's see, South Texan Jerry says, many Troy, we have the bet down here. Okay, so now going back to my fantasy football team, I haven't played for that long, and I thought I did pretty good. I believe everybody's younger than me in there. I'm 55, and I scored 131.82. I'm thinking I probably need to score to be successful. I think I need to score above 150 at least. I'm thinking about 160 to 180, and I think I could win it. So the first game, I forgot who I played. I should have wrote that down too, huh? But I beat him. I had 131.82, and I believe he scored or she scored in the 80s. So I beat him pretty good. And then I looked at all the other scores. Right now, I have the second highest score in our league, and there's still one person that hasn't have has all their points. And if they get their points projected, what they're projected, they'll beat me by about maybe 2 points. So I'd be in third, but I'm thinking I'm gonna finish in second. So, and then uh, oh, here it is. I wrote it. I wrote that down. The high score in our league was 136.36. The one that is projected second is 133.86, and I got 131.82. So I still have a chance to be second. And my high player of the game of the week was Mahomes, Kansas City quarterback. And I'm drawing a blank with his first name for some reason. I'm just drawing a blank on everything today. So Mahomes was my quarterback, and he scored 26.02 points, which I think is pretty good. If I could get all my starters at position, like I could get my quarterback, two running backs, wide receiver, all scoring in the 20s, I think I'm going to have a very, very Patrick. I think I'm going to Patrick Mahomes. Man, he was kind of sweating me because the first quarter he was laying a goose egg because I had a single digit score on him in the first quarter. I was like, man, this guy's going to lay a goose egg. And the second quarter, that's how he usually plays. The second quarter, he starts actually running the ball, and then he just starts going off. So he went off in the second quarter, or the second half, and that's where I got all my points. So he got 26.02. So if I figured I'd get my quarterback, my running backs, I got two running backs, two wide receivers. If I get all of them to score 20s every game, I think I'd win the whole league. So I just got Patrick Mahomes to do that. My wide receiver, I just listed my top three scores from that game. The second highest score on my team was, guys, don't get mad at me, I had CeeDee Lamb. I figured CeeDee Lamb would be safe. He gets the ball thrown a lot at him because he whines and cries all the time. And he did that game, but he kept dropping him, and he never scored a touchdown. But even though he didn't score a touchdown, he got enough catches. He got 18. He scored 18 points, which is close to what I want him at. I believe he could be a solid 20-point scorer every game. So I'm going to leave him in the lineup. And then, go figure here, my third highest score was the Broncos defense. I never was thinking that the defense would score that high. I always think the defense would be maybe a 10. If I get double digits on my defense, I think I'm doing good. If same thing with tight end and kicker. My kicker was I have two Cowboys on my team. My kicker is Aubrey from Dallas, and he scored 11. So he scored. I was happy with his score, and I was surprised with Denver's defense. I just picked them because Sean Payton. I think Sean Payton's probably going to have a good defense. I was hoping, and it worked. Let's see. Troy says, I would love to meet up with you someday, Jerry. I love the South Texas area. I'd like to go down there, too. I'd like to go down there and eat at that barbecue place. Let's see. Indeed, Troy, except I got a horrible work schedule. 3 different shifts in a week. Reminds me of when I worked at HEB. Yeah, Jerry, you're always like going to sleep early and waking up early. I guess it's because of your shift. I miss Sean Payton. Yeah, Sean Payton. Yeah, that's a good coach. He comes from the Bill Parcells. I believe Bill Parcells training tree, because I remember that's when Hebrews 13.8. Yeah, I put Hebrews 3:18. So before I close this out, I'm gonna go back there and read that to you guys, because that's what we went over in church today. Yeah, Sean Payton's a real good coach. I think his time with the Saints just it was time to move. And I think he's going to do good in Denver. I really like what he's doing in Denver. I like his pick with Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix. He just needs a couple more pieces, and I think he'll be good. I think they lost though, didn't they? Yeah, I think they barely lost. I'm not sure. Okay, South Texan Jerry says, "Remember the same engine that killed the women in Mexico earlier this year?" Uh, I have something for you, train guys. I think I have it on a video somewhere before I started making YouTube. There's an old locomotive. It's called Big Boy. It's I think it's a steam locomotive that runs off of oil, and it stopped right here by our house, like like just right there across these houses right here, about let's say maybe 3 blocks away, 4 blocks, 5 blocks away. It just stopped right there, and everybody got to see Big Boy. It was an old steam engine train that ran off of oil. I guess just regular oil. I don't know, maybe a certain type of oil. It wasn't like a wood fire engine; it was an oil engine. And I guess they had to stop so often, just to refuel or just to check if all the parts were still on there. And they stopped here, right at my house. Let's see. I noticed you have a different work schedule. Yeah, yeah. You guys are pretty close. There, Troy. Yeah, you guys should hook up and make a video. See, Berry, ate Jesus Christ, the same yesterday and today and forever. One of my favorite verses. Yeah. So I'm going to read it. 3:8. Let me get in the book before I forget, because I'm scrolling and I'll probably forget what Valerie told me. So it's Hebrews. I got the Hebrews right, and I couldn't even find Hebrews. For some reason, I couldn't find Hebrews. My eyes were just not working. Let's see. I can't even see the numbers now. 3:18. So I put Hebrews 3:18, and Valerie says it's Hebrews 3:8. Oops. And I 3:8. I'm just jumping all over the place here. 3, 4. I can't find nothing today. It's not there either. Well, I'm gonna have to look. Oh, maybe my Bible's different from everybody else's. I don't know. Uh, I enjoyed watching Knicks play at Auburn. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I'm glad you came on, Barry. Yeah. Auburn beat Baylor. I still think Baylor should beat Auburn. I think that coach is he can't get his defense right. Let's see, South Texan Jerry talking about his work schedule. Big Boy earlier in that chat. Troy mentioned Big Boy earlier in the chat. Yeah, it stopped right here in Uvalde. Who was talking about Big Boy? Get a video of it. It's very well known. Look, yeah, I got a short video of it. I didn't really take videos back then. Oh, 13. See, I knew I was gonna. See, Valerie, I'm just messing up everything today. Hold on. 13, 8. I am messing up everything. I think I'm dyslexic today. I think that's my problem today. Hear the train again? 13:8. Why did I say 18? She said 13:8. Okay, yep. I think Barry went over it already. It says Hebrews 13:8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. That's the one quote I've been wanting to read all day. Ugh. So Hebrews 13:8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. That's the one I've been wanting to read all day. I'm going to have to be more prepared, guys. Let's see. I will let you know when I get a chance to head down there. Okay, so looks like Troy and Jerry are kind of getting together to do a meetup. That's what I love about these live streams. It's a good way to get together and do meetups. So I got everything down, and I guess we'll let Eden get on camera real quick before we get off. And I will try to find a spot where she could. There's not much room for her to, because she over there. No. Let me turn it around. Sit. Okay, let's go this way. Maybe got room this way. Out. No. Room this way. You ready? Sit. We'll end it with Eden catching the ball. Sit. Eden wanted so badly to be in this video. She's been hitting me in the leg all through the video. And now she finally gets to be in the video. Hey Kevin, how you doing? We're towards the end of the video here. I was going to end it with Eden. I was going to throw the ball the other way, but she decided to pee on the sidewalk for some reason. So we got Kevin that just came into the room. And Kevin, how did your are you already home already? Because I know you're out there in West Texas in the desert doing a video and Native American stuff down there with Joanne. He has showed me some pictures. Oh, you're home. He showed me some pictures of some, I guess they're pictographs on a wall, and they had a Native American dance out there too. I think it was the Eagle Dance. The Sahawis do the Eagle Dance too. Pictograph site, yep. So if you guys want to check out Kevin's video, oh, you don't have the video on that yet. I think you made a short. So if you want to check out Kevin's short, I think the Kevin short is the Eagle Dance, the Native American Eagle Dance. And that's it for Myers Spring Ranch. And that looks like that's it for Eden's playing catch video there. Let me see if I have anything on my camera roll that we could look at. Oh, check this out, guys. So I just got this. Check the old camera roll out. Check that out. That is in Bandera. Let me see if I can get out of the way. That is in Bandera, and that is about a mile from our church. But to get to that place, you have to kind of go to the north and then get back around. So as a crow flies, I bet it's a mile away, and as on the road, it's about 3 miles. So what it was, somebody ran over that. So before you start getting mad that somebody shot it, somebody ran over that. It's a cougar, and it doesn't look as big as I've seen bigger, but that's right there in Bandera. That's actually before you get into Bandera. So Just wanted to show you guys that. It says it was a mountain lion got hit by a car last night in Bandera Highway 1077 Outlaw Road. Supposedly the cat's been killing livestock on people's ranches in South Bandera, where it was found. 15 plus sheep on one ranch. So it probably killed a whole bunch of sheep. Or they say. Say, if you would, Jerry, send me a message on the email on my main page. Okay, yeah, Jerry and Troy are trying to get together. Let's see. Kevin says, I've seen a mountain lion at Lost Maples. Wow. I've never seen a mountain lion at all. Probably a mountain lion has seen me. Now I got my guard dog here. Maybe she could point me out to where I need to look at for mountain lions. Eden, you want to go look for mountain lions? Or bear? Oh, then there's a bear spotted. It said North San Antonio. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in San Antonio. They said north of San Antonio. They spotted a black bear. Their first sighting was, they thought it was javelinas, because I guess, I didn't see the first video or picture of it. I guess it was grainy or it wasn't a complete picture. And everybody said it was javelinas. But the second picture or video that they showed, it was actually crossing a nice size highway, probably a country road, but it was a nice size one, and you could see clearly it was a black bear. Let's see. Kevin says, I seen another mountain lion at Mitchell Lake. Valerie says she saw a black bear a couple years ago from about 30 minutes from her house. Well, even in fact, over here, just west of us, I'm going to say maybe 3 miles west of us, Texas Parks and Wildlife caught a black bear they have a processing plant there. I call it the pickle plant. And they take all the cucumbers over there. It's cucumbers. And they process all the cucumbers down there. I don't know if it was eating cucumbers or what, but they found a black bear. Pretty good size one. So I think that's all that I had on my... Yeah, that's all I had on my... I think... Yeah, that's all I had on my green screen that I wanted to show you guys. Oso is a bear in Spanish. Yeah, that's an oso. That was a oso negro. They caught an oso negro around here. And look at this bear. Look at that bear. That is an Eden bear. Look at her. You want to eat that mountain lion? You going to fight the mountain lion? Huh? Are you going to fight the mountain lion for me? Okay, guys. We're getting silly now. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys for coming in. I hope Troy and Bear, yeah, they should spell it bear in San Antonio. That was a Behar, Bexar in San Antonio. I hope you, Troy, you and Jerry got your contacts all figured out. And I'm glad you guys are going to do a video, and I'm glad you got to connect on my live stream. So I'll see you guys later. Hopefully I can do one tomorrow, because I was supposed to do one yesterday, but I was so lazy I did not want to do it. So let's just look at the cougar one more time. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you later. If I can find the turn off.